on a video game?
The script, first of all, and the amount of dialogue. So typically you get a script, I know, a couple weeks, a week before, whatever it is. Maybe you get changes on the day.
Introducing the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the center position, standing 7'5".
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. And for Los Angeles, Chris Paul out there with James Harden. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Here's Frazier. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Outside Durant. Pass to Nowitzki. Takes a 3. Hauled in by the Kings.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Harden. Here's Nowitzki. The 3 is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Russell up top, pass to Cowens. That's tipped. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Step back and fire. Frazier, shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Nowitzki. Russell with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Sacramento ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Carter against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Pass to Durant. Over Carter. Durant, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Robertson. Kept alive. No good. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Kevin Durant for 2.
It's a tie ball game.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Russell. Pass to Carter. Here's Cowens. Outside for Russell. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And they pick up 2.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Here's Frazier. Following the score by the Lakers. To end the drought. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time moments here, B.A. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq, Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Arenas passes to Doncic. George outside. Three-pointer, Anthony. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Here's Gervin. Pass to Weber. Paul George pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Gervin. And he banks in the layup.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's George. Pass to Arenas. Doncic outside. Launches it from deep. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First in scoring, second in field goal percentage. And they were also ranked 3rd in assists. It tells you what a great unit this team was over the course of the season.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. It's both from the stripe. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Lucas passes to Doncic. George left side. Shoot from the baseline. Rebound by the Kings. Up top, Siakam. Over Anthony. And another basket for Sacramento.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Now here's Anthony. The deep 3. The rebound by Richmond. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rose. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Arenas. Still without a bucket. And they get it. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Kings ahead, up 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
12. The Kings. 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And so in the game for the Kings, and today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Carter, the pass to Young. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Anthony misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Durant's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Offensive board. Here's Russell. And finally, they hit one.
Bill Russell.
And now it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Now here's Paul. The kick to Durant. At the arc. KD drains it.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Young against Paul. Pass to Cowens. Now Carter. Over Durant. Carter can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice. Not to mention to be with a team whose goal is to win championships.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Sacramento. Frazier comes in for Trae Young. Ball passes to Yao. Knocked loose. Here's Frazier. Takes it inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you know, Kevin, what you like about Walt, putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
Harden, the pass to Yao. Outside Paul. From behind the arc. They get it back. Yao, good. Yao's got his first 2 points.
Man, this is way too easy for me, using his massive size to do a lot of damage inside.
Outside Carter. The three. Rebound, the Lakers. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. Here's Frazier. It's tipped. Outside Paul. Pass to Harden. Here's Yao. Guarded by Russell. Outside for Harden. Off target from three-point range. For Sacramento, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Russell misses from close range. The Lakers trail. Left side Paul. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Robertson. Out to the right wing. Holmgren, the pass to Carter. That one no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Gets a hand on it. Here's Nowitzki. They shoot again. The rebound by Robertson. And the Kings shooting only 39% so far in the game. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Yao. Up and over Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Bill Russell.
Come on, man. How do you even guard Yao Ming? No wonder he draws so many fouls. This dude is skilled and humongous.
And he makes a first. And it's a completely new group for the Kings.
Yao Ming.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gervin. Here's Weber. Yet to see a basket. With the teardrop. That one doesn't drop. Doncic left side. Nice finish from Luka.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
And the first half now in the books.
The end of the first half.
Kings ahead, up 7. And we'll be back right after this.
23.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
30.
Ernie Judd, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And guys, for the Kings, Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes their commitment to attack in the painted area. Get those high percentage looks.
And that's going to do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Paul with the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 7. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Counted from distance.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Count that one. Frazier's got 8 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the paint. Here's Yao. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Yao Ming.
Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Carter. Pass to Cowens. Outside for Russell. Outside Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Tries the 9-footer. Got a piece of it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Lakers call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And the Kings also making a change. Holmgren's checked in. And it's Nowitzki missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Frazier. And there's the drive, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and then they may not have an answer for him.
Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Robertson. Shoots over Harden. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And the shot's good.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Sacramento calls timeout.
The Kings with the timeout.
The Kings making a switch here. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Frazier, the pass to Rose. Finish with a one-handed jam.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose there? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Here's Paul, and it's stolen by Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Frazier. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
.141 left in the third. He shoots it. No good off the glass. For Sacramento, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
Boy, you can just see it in Weber's approach. He's got excellent vision of the court, always looking for passing alleys when they're available.
Inside. Here's Lucas. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Rose. The Lakers with a rebound. Yao's got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic on the wing. Back to Paul. Pass to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Assist from Luka.
Here's Frazier, guarded by Doncic. Frazier, the pass to Rose. To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Ball passes to Lucas. Here's Yao. Count the basket. Yao's got 10 points. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose outside. .15 seconds left in the third. Here's Weber. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Chris Weber.
Weber's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The mix of size and athleticism that Chris Webber has allows him to beat the defense right there.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this.
The Kings. 50.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Kings shooting around 51%. That's a good number. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Webber in at the 5.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Rose outside. Baseline try. And Arenas pulls it down. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, getting aggressive there in the paint. Holmgren doesn't hold back. It draws the foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Carter from outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Webber pulls it in. Webber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Durant. KD jams it straight down.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
And the Kings call time here.
Sacramento calls time. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Arenas, guarded by Russell. Here's Harden. And there it is for him. And now just a 4-point Kings lead.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Right side Booker. Down low, Cowens. On target from about 13 feet.
Man, that's why Booker is one of the best passers in our game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy. making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
If you want a free t-shirt, get up and get loud.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Ball finds Durant. From the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Cowens has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Robertson. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Yao Ming.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Pass to Frazier. Carter with it. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Here's Durant. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
There's a minute 12 left to the fourth. The shot's good. And the Kings lead by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Kings.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
To end the run, Durant's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Durant. Russell, that's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Yao, shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily.
You do great things.
We'll see MP's legacy in the game, but what do you hope your legacy is in real life?
Well, similar to MP, I mean...
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. We've got West. Garnett is out there with Worthy. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, Chamberlain is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Such an early part of the season, Doris. Most teams are still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I think what people don't realize is that it's not just a change on the court. It means new personalities in the locker room, the team playing, team meals. It can be a big change, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Garnett kicks it to West. Drexler outside. No good from outside. Now here's Iverson. 11 points last game. Pass to Gilmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin Garnett.
It's on Kevin Garnett. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
Releases from 15, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Iverson against West, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Yeah, easy goal.
Chamberlain.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Team foul.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Iverson against West. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Chamberlain dishes to Iverson. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's West, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appear to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
For Celtics Entertainment.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
West missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
West. The shot, no good. Iverson with some nice D. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And shot on the way. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
West down low. Iverson covering. And it's West again missing. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Boston converted.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Garnett outside. Here's Drexler. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Iverson passes to Gilmore. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Six on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And checking out some stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 31 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Olajuwon, right side. West against Wilkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jerry West.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for the Celtics. Iguodala comes in for Chamberlain. Out to the wing. Here's Monroe, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Iguodala's drive. It's tipped.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Monroe, the pass to Shea. Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Halliburton hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Westbrook against Halliburton. Westbrook surveying the D. Boston, no good that time either. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston on top, up 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
The Pacers 10.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Iguodala out there with McHale. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Mitchell, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Monroe finds Worthy. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Chamberlain. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Worthy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Halliburton outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Iguodala. Olajuwon, no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Right, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
A floater. Here's West. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Here's West. It's deflected. Here's Fox. Tries again. Kicks it out to Iverson. Tries yet again. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Drexler. Over Wilkins. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist by Garnett.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
And there's the pass to Chamberlain. Over Garnett. Off the left rim and out.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
And West now, top of the key. Clock at 6. Knocked away. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. West has got 6 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Indiana. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
West passes to himself and stolen by Iverson. To the paint, the kick out to Wilkins. Over Garnett, and that one's good. Wilkins has got his second basket.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Drexler passes to Halliburton. Here's Fox with the drive.
and one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Pass to Garnett, over Chamberlain. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Iverson passes to Fox. It's Wilkins on the wing. Over Drexler. The shot by Wilkins, no good.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Drexler kicks it to West. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. Foul on Boston. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics
with the score,
ending the second quarter on a 14-6 run.
27.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. And let's get your thoughts, big fella. And that'll...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Worthy. Drexler out there with West. It's Garnett, and it's Olajuwon in at center. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Olajuwon. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Celtics leading by 9. And here is Iverson. Second chance effort. Shots good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yep, it counts.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
West against Iverson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And Iverson gets it to go.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And the Pacers call time here. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series. Limiting travel. Help big time.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Iverson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Passes it to Thurman. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Indiana ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Worthy finds Drexler. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton inside the three-point line.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Shades. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers trailed by 8. Here's Worthy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Dominique Wilkins.
They get Dominique Wilkins.
Personal foul.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Some changes for Boston. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Chamberlain. Iguodala comes in for Wilkins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers also making a change. Monroe's checked in. Westbrook against Monroe. Here's Mitchell. Boston again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Worthy. Here's Thurman. And Boston with the rebound. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Celtics lead by 8.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Boston foul.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Boston.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Unseld. Defended by McHale. Outside for Halliburton. Just 3 to shoot. The shot comes out.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Westbrook. The 15-footer. It's rebounded by Unseld.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
On the wing, Worthy. He's covered by Westbrook. Rebound, Boston. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Iguodala. For 3, hits the 3-point bomb. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Oh, a decent shooter from D. The key for Iguodala is shooting with confidence from there.
Here's Halliburton, and it's sent back by McHale. Knocked loose and stolen by Worthy. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Iverson. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's McHale in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Olajuwon passes to West. Monroe looking around. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Iverson. Here's McHale. The kick out to Wilkins. Over Drexler. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pacers trailed by 11. Here's Garnett, right wing. West, right side. Unloads. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Here's Iverson. Knocks it loose. West with the steal. One-on-one here. Monroe, no good. Here's Iverson. Now the pass to McHale. Back to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Here's Chamberlain. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Chamberlain got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And the Celtics making a change here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Iverson against West. Iverson, no luck.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Back to Garnett. Back to West. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist.
The assist.
Garnett's got 3 assists tonight. Iverson up top, fended by West. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Olajuwon with the block. Iverson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. They shoot again. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And stolen by Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Iverson with the ball. Over West. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Lob pass to Garnett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Iverson. Outside Wilkins. It's stolen by West. Feeds to Monroe. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wilkins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Monroe. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's Iverson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Iverson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jerry West. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Worthy's checked in for Monroe. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 8. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Drexler against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wilkins outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Wilkins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. Here's Garnett. Here's Worthy. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is...
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
This is your time, 2K TV.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. Let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'8".
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Davis in at the power forward. And for San Antonio. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Now here's Hill. the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. John Havlicek.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Here's Havlicek. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Howard. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
John Havlicek.
Outside, Hill. Inside. And it's Baylor missing. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's McGrady. Knocks it loose. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Sinks it from distance.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Davis. Here's Havlicek. Back to Davis. From down low. Shots blocked. And here is Hill. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. McAdoo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Can't hit that one. Howard with some nice D. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul.
Both good from the line that time. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McGrady, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McAdoo. Stolen by Davis. Here's Havlicek. Tipped, and they get it back. Davis, the pass to Dumars. Tries again. And Payton with a nice bucket inside.
Gary Payton.
And this game is tied up now.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover. You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably the league.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. break here. Let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. 5th, the Spurs.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
Payton with it. Left side, Davis. Yep, that one's good.
Great balance and concentration there from Davis, getting it to go through the contact.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Hill. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Dumars. No points so far.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Howard.
2 minutes remaining in the
There's
first.
McAdoo.
2 minutes.
The shot that time not on target. Davis with the defensive effort. To the wing, right side. Dumars. Here's Howard. It's deflected. .143 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. McGrady's got 5 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
There's Davis with the 3. They grabbed their own miss.
The officials were right on top of that.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Dwight Howard taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Baylor. Again, the Spurs score.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Daniels. Hardaway, the pass to Jones. Pure from 3-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hill against Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. Outside, Hill. 6 to shoot. Here's Baylor. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Hardaway. He's scoreless. To the inside. The shot by Howard, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Spurs up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
The Heat, 50.
if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
On the court for Miami here in the second.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Joe Dumars.
And he drops the first. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Miami. Payton comes in for Hardaway. Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Dantley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Alonzo Mourning.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
This game has been all about tenacity for them, getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Here's Dumars, outside Payton. Outside Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. For 3, Allen, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Down low. 11 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
Here's Dantley. Payton with a steal. Pass to Havlicek. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
John Havlicek.
Archibald, pass to Walton. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. The Heat with the lead to the paint. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Archibald, the pass to Walton. Here's Archibald. There's the block. They retain possession, and it's in there. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dumars. Nails it from 3.
Timeout.
Dumars has got 7 points here in the quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Coming onto the floor
Here's Walton.
your Spurs,
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat.
Illegal screen.
On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Now here's Payton. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Mourning. Rebounded by the Spurs. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Here's Dumars. The Spurs making their last shot. This one for 3. The rebound by McAdoo. San Antonio trailing here. For 3, Allen. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. The Heat have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Payton. Again, the Heat misses. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Walton. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Pass to Dumars. Here's Davis. And another shot. It's blocked. And he gets it back. Count that bucket.
Anthony Davis.
For San Antonio, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Maravich. And it's blocked by Davis.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Dumars misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Archibald. Good D by Payton. The Heat have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Dumars. Back to Payton. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Who wants a T-shirt?
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. The Heat in second.
Yeah, last season, this team had very few weak links at the free throw line, and that consistency added up to a sizable advantage.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Hardaway. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. To the inside. Hammers the lob through.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance effort. Ooh, Howard with a block. "34 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Dumars passes to Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Spurs ball.
The Spurs shooting only 42%. Hill drives in. Good D by Hardaway. Here's Dumars. He has 7. Howard, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
32.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
It's been a surprising first half. They were big underdogs coming in, and they didn't play like it. They were not intimidated. They came out playing like they were supposed to win, and that's how you got to play. These teams that mindset, they want to keep making it happen.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Heat with the lead. Here's Havlicek. No made baskets yet. Over to the left wing. 19-footer. And he connects with a jumper.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And for Miami, Davis out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Payton in at the point guard position.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And for the Spurs.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
McAdoo. And it's blocked by Davis. Outside Payton. Here's Howard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami.
That free throw misses.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside, Hill. Over Payton. Hill can't connect.
And off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Dumars. Rebound San Antonio. McAdoo's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to McGrady. Here's McAdoo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. McAdoo's got his first basket.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the last 5 MVP award winners have come from Europe, and this summer we saw Victor Wembanyama from France drafted first overall, and that's good for business. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said the numbers are large. They start with a B. That's how big the business is internationally, but we think we're just scratching the surface. BA?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's McGrady. He's got 5. Back to Hill. Up and in on the layup. Hill's got 9.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Hill against Payton. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Baylor. Ooh, Howard with a block. Daniels passes to Payton. And it's Ewing with a rebound. The Spurs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Baylor. Pass to Ewing. Can't get it to fall. Well, the Heat's shooting about 41%. Here's Daniels. Back to Payton. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. 11 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's McGrady, defended by Jones. McGrady, the pass to Ewing. Can't connect from short range.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Payton. Howard inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Outside Payton. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Rice. Let's go with a 3. And it's Ewing with a rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
A shot to stop the run. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway. San Antonio with a rebound. A minute 4 left to play in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami's ball. Heat substitution. Alonzo Mourning. Joe Dumars.
For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Rice. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
Glenn Rice.
And the Heat lead by 19.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Maravich. They still need this. Sends it home from three-point land. Maravich has got his second bucket of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walton. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Walton. Here's Danley. 5 to shoot. And the shot no good, a bit short. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat. They lead by 18. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
49.
Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. You just like something magical is going to happen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for Miami. Hill the pass to McAdoo. Back to Hill. Oh, they get a hand on it. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Havlicek. And he throws it down with one hand.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Hill. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Baylor. Blocked! And he's able to get it back. Hill for 3.
San Antonio foul.
Howard's checked in for Miami.
First personal foul.
Miami's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Hardaway. Stripped it away. Hill with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Hill the pass to McGrady. Who poked away. Pass to Baylor. Here's McGrady. Defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Baylor, that's good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Jones. Hardaway up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Grant Hill. Second personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
McGrady the pass to Baylor. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Davis. That shot off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Baylor. Ooh, Howard with a block. And they get it back. Here's the second effort.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And he's gone for the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Assist from.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's McGrady, defended by Jones. McGrady shot is off. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Heat. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, Miami shooting a solid 47%. Now here is Howard. He's covered closely. Jones from outside. San Antonio with a rebound. Baylor's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to McGrady. Here's Baylor. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Hardaway finds Jones. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Oh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions. A little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing. A little chaos to it. Be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Now Jones. Outside Davis. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Howard. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Out of bounds. Heat ball. Substitution on the court.
Payton against Hill. Payton passes to Howard. 4 on the clock. Deflected! And they're able to recover.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Anthony Davis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Inside. The shot by Howard, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Maravich, the pass to McAdoo. Shot is up. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's Miami's ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Payton passes to Jones. Over Allen. Jones' shot is good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Mel Daniels.
And he knocks down the first one.
Foul. Second team foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside Payton. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They could.
Our first submission comes from Neighborhood.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Number 5.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. West is out there with Drexler. Then it's Elijah Wan. Then it's Garnett. And it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, they've got Bryant. Mutombo is out there with Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Kidd in at the point guard position. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight. And this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league. Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Here's West. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Mutombo. 5 to shoot. Kidd, no good. Drexler against Kobe. Drexler's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Kidd. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Drexler. 9 points last game. Kidd, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kidd against West. Here's Drexler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Kidd kicks to Bryant. Back to Kidd. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Kidd's got 8.
The assist going to Bryant. Coach has been improving on that facet of his game.
Drexler scanning the floor. And it's West in the corner. Garnett the pass to Worthy. And here's West for 3. The Knicks pull it in. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 6. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Now, here is Halliburton. Back to Garnett. This is to West. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Garnett.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Worthy against Pippen. And stolen by Elijah. Here's Garnett. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. Pippen, the pass to Kidd. Back to Pippen.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Worthy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
James Worthy.
And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition and really who can survive the night.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Shaq. Jimmy Butler comes in for Mutombo. Barry's checked in for Bryant. And it's Johnson in for Jason Kidd. Monroe, no good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Halliburton passes to Shea. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
New York on D. They lead by 7. 6 to shoot. Here's Shays. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jimmy Butler.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 5. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Back to Johnson. Trying to get open his kick. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Pippen.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
16-9.
Halliburton against Pippen. The pass to Shea. And good that time.
Great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Knicks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pippen, the pass to Campbell. Back to Pippen. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton on the wing. Shays. And that one, good. Shays has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Pippen. He had 10 points in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. He gets it up. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
With the score.
It's the Knicks up 4.
The Knicks.
And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
17. The Pacers. 13.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for Indiana. Garnett is out there with Drexler. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Monroe. And it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. Now here's Kidd. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. It's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the right.
Monroe outside. Four on the clock. They get it back.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
To the left side wing. Kidd against Halliburton. Outside, O'Neal. Barry misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Down low. Here's Garnett. It's rebounded by New York. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barry. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Drexler. Here's Monroe. The Knicks pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And so it's Indiana with it after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Thurman passes to Monroe. They get a hand on it. Kobe with it. Now Monroe defending. Monroe against Kobe. Pass to Barry. Over Thurman. Barry misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Bryant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Toronto. Nailed from 3-point land.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
So timeout call here, the first for Indiana. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
checked in for O'Neal, and Pippen subbed in for Barry. Pacers trailed by 5. It's West with the drive. Olajuwon.
2 minutes.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Butler. Worthy with the rebound.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's West. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Pippen, the pass to Butler. And here's Kobe. .122 left to play in the first half.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Drexler. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Passes to Mutombo. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Pippen. Kept alive. Mutombo passes to Pippen. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pippen's got 5.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Worthy outside.
25-19.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Shays, defended by Butler. Olajuwon can't hit. The Knicks leading by 6. Right side, Pippen. Pass to West. And the pass to Olajuwon with 2 seconds left. It's not going to go for him. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
The Pacers.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Checking out New York. Kenny, what was your impression?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit, but they look uninspired. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Gotta like what Jason Kidd has done in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Bryant. And it's Kidd in at the point. Here's West. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Kidd kicks to Mutombo. Shaq against Olajuwon. Here's O'Neal, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Outside Kidd. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mutombo. Here's Pippen. The shot, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. The 3, West. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, the pass to Kobe. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Count that bucket.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
27-23.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. West outside. Shoots over Johnson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
West passes to Olajuwon. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Indiana ball.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Second, the Pacers.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
Barry's checked in for the Knicks. Now, here is Halliburton.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To halt the run, here's Unseld. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Unseld's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
With the putback, and O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Barry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barry's got his second bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And New York making a change here. Butler's checked in. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Earl Monroe.
First personal foul.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Scottie Pippen.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For teachers.
Here's a look at some stats for Jimmy Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now here's Monroe. Scoreless thus far. And yes, it's good. The Knicks leading by 9. .115 left to play in the third. The kick outside to Butler. Misses the three. And Indiana shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Halliburton for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson can't get it to go. And Worthy has got it here for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Chalk up 2 there. Shays has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
To the middle, here's Butler. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Worthy. Monroe looking around. Shot clock at 6. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Substitution on the court.
Pippen outside. Here's Shaq. And the miss. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 9. And we're just moments away from the start.
40. The Pacers.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, the easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Olajuwon. Drexler is out there at West. Then there's Worthy. And it's Shays in at the 4-man position. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. Campbell. Pacers with the rebound. Drexler passes to Shays. Floats one, and Butler sends it back.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it. Sending that one.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution. Kevin Garnett.
Here is Olajuwon. Outside Worthy. Clock at 6. Drexler against Kobe. Tries again. They get it again. Olajuwon. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Worthy with the rebound. Worthy's got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's West in the corner. Shoots over Pippen. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Loads it up for Butler. Kidd, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Kidd dishes to Bryant. Feeds it to Camby. Over Olajuwon. And the shot is long.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
New York takes timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Tom Bowie's checked in for Jimmy Butler. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Thank you, David. Pippen against Worthy. Drexler kicks it to West. Over Kidd. No good from West.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Got a piece of it. Kidd passes to Mutombo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Shaq's checked in for New York. Kidd against West. Pass to Worthy. Now Drexler. Olajuwon inside. Defended by Shaq. Shaq with some nice D.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Shaq with it. Outside, Kobe trying to get something going. New York missing again.
2 minutes.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Worthy dishes to West. To tie it up. The Knicks pull it in. Shaq's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pippen kicks to Kidd. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. West against Kidd. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Garnett. Misses off the right eye. The Knicks leading by 3. And there's the feed to Kidd. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And that's 10 points for Jason Kidd. Garnett surveying the defense. Here's the floater. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Barry's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Indiana with the change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for West. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
They trailed by 5. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything. And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Indiana foul. Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
Kid against Halliburton.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
48-43.
They're behind by 5. 24 seconds left in the game.
Here come your Knicks City answers, everyone. Get loud for them. Give a big round of applause to your
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garnett the pass to Worthy. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Connects from downtown.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Jerry West. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Trifecta! New York takes timeout.
3 points.
They're in front by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Timeout, Knicks.
And an intentional foul right there.
Substitution on the court.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So a close game sees New York take this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean,
Moving on to Bad Gaming 39-35. And now, at guard.
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Johnson, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And for Miami, we've got Davis. He's out there with Dwight Howard, and it's Dumars in at the shooting guard position. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday, and you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Johnson with it. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Just 3 to shoot. And the baseline jumper goes down.
If you're the D, you live with this. Embiid sometimes makes hard shots no matter what you do.
Payton passes to Davis. Pass to Havlicek. Now here's Davis. The rebound by Embiid. Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. And he's off on his first shot of the game. And here are the Heat coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Johnson passes to Embiid. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
John Havlicek. First personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, the Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success.
Here's Dumars. Pass to Havlicek. Payton with it. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First team foul. Now at the line, Joe Dumars.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Here's Kuzi, and Havlicek pulls it down.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Tipped away. Malone. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Davis.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Jordan. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Dumars. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Payton attacking. And the bucket is good. Payton's got 5 points.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And he lobs it up. And it's Howard finishing it off.
He can still do this. Explosive finish by Howard.
Chicago trailing here. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
For your Heat Youth Dance.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. The Heat in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Here's Kuzi off the inbound. And he lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Hardaway, the pass to Mourning. Here's Rice. Here's Mourning. Checked by Gasol. Here's Mourning. Over Gasol. Mourning misses.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the two-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Rice. Launches a three. And again, Miami with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bulls have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. DeBusschere passes to Arizin. Knocks down the triple. Arizin's got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Rice. Fires it. Chicago grabs the miss. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
Here's Bird. No good on the triple. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc to the middle. Mourning misses.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Hardaway. He's off on the layup. Here's Arizin. He's got 5. Good D by Hardaway. With 1 on the clock. The shot, no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
13.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
It's about health. When AD is, he's a major force. A nightly double-double threat with incredible length and athleticism.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Chicago leading. Outside Johnson. Pass to Mikan. Now Jordan. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. Over Payton. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Dumars. There's the triple. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Johnson passes to DeBusschere. Here's Malone. Checked by Davis. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Payton. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Jordan, the pass to Mikan. kick out to Johnson. Here's Malone. Still no points. Shot clock at 6. Jordan misses. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Nice pass from AD, wanting to set up his open teammates.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Bulls making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Oh, rejected by Howard.
Tremendous defensive effort from Dwight Howard. He knows how to get the job done on that end.
Payton, no good. The Bulls have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Here's Jordan, the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Payton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Illegal screen violation.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bulls have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Embiid's shot is good.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Outside Davis. He takes it in. Rebound by the Bulls. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. To the right side. Here's Jordan. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Davis can't hit. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Outside Johnson. Pass to Malone. And here's Jordan for 3. Dumars grabs the miss.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. And there's the lob, and it's Howard finishing it off.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Johnson passes to Embiid, to the paint. And there's Jordan on the assist from Embiid.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
For your Heat dancers, get live!
Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Joel Embiid on top. Third is Damian Lillard.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Rice. Miami, no good that time either.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Havlicek. Gasol grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Out to the right wing. Bird. Here's Kuzi. Soft touch off the glass.
Bob Cousy.
And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Pass to Mourning. Shoots over Embiid. Mourning misses.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight.
Your Miami Heat.
Joel, you.
Allie, as always, thank you.
21.
We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
25.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And so... And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor.
Team foul.
They've got Johnson. And it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Now at the line, Joe Dumars.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
So he gets them both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 2-point game. Pass to Embiid. Knocked away. It's stolen by Howard. Johnson against Payton. Over Johnson. Here's Davis. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Here's Payton. He has 7. Lets the 3 fly. Miami, no good that time either.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Oh, nice shot by Cousy.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Dumars passes to Payton. Gets the 3 to fall. Payton's got 10.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Here's Jordan. The shot off that time. Good D by Payton. Miami's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Howard. Here's Havlicek, covered by Johnson. Payton against Jordan. 4 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Malone, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
John Havlicek. Second personal foul.
First one falls for him. Jones, he's checked in for Miami. And the Bulls making a change here.
Shooting for Chicago, Karl Malone. 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Miami trailing. Pass to Dumars for the tie. And the Heat, another three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Kuzi, the pass to Jordan. Over Payton. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
George Mikan.
And the Bulls lead by 2.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Now Davis. Outside Payton. Johnson with the defensive effort.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Looking to get it going. Jordan misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. Ooh, the former dunk contest champ turning back the clock with that fancy flush. For the Dwight Howards, reminding you that age is just a number.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Dumars for the lead. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Daniels.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that one's good, Dumars.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
There's a minute 54 left in the third. Down low. Here's Gasol. 2 points. That one goes.
Tall with a terrific skill set. Gasol remains one of our better scorers inside.
Dumars passes to Daniels. Now here's Hardaway. Top of the key. And again, it's Miami converting.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Got it.
Magic Johnson.
1:14 left in the third. Dumars passes to Hardaway. And he's going for the oop here.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. The Bulls have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Jordan, the pass to Gasol. To the middle. And then Gasol with the jam.
With authority, Pau Gasol turns up the aggressiveness. Always a good sign for this team.
Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan. To the wing on the left. Pulls it. Dumars misses. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jordan misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter here. And here's Johnson. Pass to Gasol. Here's Harrison. Drills it from deep. Harrison's got 8 points.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
Miami Heat.
Bulls out in front, leading by 1.
The Bulls.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Let's go, fans. You know what time it is. It's time to stand up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Malone. Here's Bird. And it's Miami with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. And for Chicago.
And Dwight Howard, he's so huge. Once he gets solid positioning, he welcomes the contact on the way up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the Bulls.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And he can't hit the second.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied. And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Bulls ball.
Chicago with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Davis, and it's Chicago with a board.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Bird, launches it. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Payton. Outside Davis, back to Payton. That one falls, coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Howard's shot's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
Beautiful move inside. Howard showing the juice.
Poke loose. Here's Harrison. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Pass to Malone. Here's Harrison. On the clock. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Havlicek on the money from 12 feet away.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Kuzi, the pass to Harrison. To the paint. Here's Malone, and he jams it home with authority.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's experience. Dwight with confidence in a big moment. Huge point.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Chicago timeout call. I want to see
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thank you for that, Allie. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Here's Havlicek. No luck on that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan misses.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
To take the lead, Malone. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Havlicek, covered by Jordan, and it's blocked by Embiid. And they'll keep possession. The shot by Howard, no good. Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Havlicek, covered by Jordan, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Or cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Jordan misses. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Payton. Pass to Dumars. Offensive rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. The lead is 2. Howard with some nice D. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is a big moment, and Davis looks ready at the line.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat dancer.
Jordan up top. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. It's good!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Turn up the heat with your very own Miami Heat.
They're behind by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, I'm curious to see will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all.
Pass to Havlicek. Here's the 3. This is the trade. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
That's the end of the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
Thank you to everyone who came out
Thank you for...
tonight.